How's it going, everyone? Kim Blacktooth here. It's Guy Fawkes night, which is a perfect night for some Gwent. So in this video, you're going to see one gameplay match where I employ a strategy which a lot of people probably don't even know existed. Okay, and it's a very rare, very specific strategy that's not going to work most of the time. But in rare instances, it can work to your advantage, which is really, really nice. So it revolves around the timeout feature. When you time out in this game, you don't play a card for the whole of your turn. One card from your hand gets randomly discarded to your graveyard. Okay, so most of the time this is pretty bad. There's not generally many reasons why you'd want to discard a card without maybe playing it first. But there are a couple of really rare circumstances where it could be useful. The first one that springs to mind is when you've got a dead card in your hand. The dead card basically means it's minus card advantage. And I'm not kind of talking about Adrenaline Rush on round 3, because it's not that much of a dead card. You can still throw it out and stall a turn. But I'm thinking Scorch. If you've got the highest strength on the board and you've got Scorch, there's just no way you can play that without hurting yourself by a lot. So, you know, you just can't play it. You can't do anything with it. If you've got another card that you really do want to play that's very, very vital, a lot of people have hold cards back until the final turn and throw it out. Things like Dimeritian Bomb, things like Weathers, things like Clear Skies. These are quite important, and you want to try and make sure that they're the final card you play so the opponent can't have a chance to recuperate from the effect. Well, you'd have to play that card one turn earlier, because basically this dead card of Scorch is basically -1 card advantage to you, because you've got 2 card advantage, but you know, -1 because you can't use it ever. Whereas timing out means one card is randomly sent to the graveyard. If the Scorch gets sent, then you basically stall the turn, give the play back to your opponent, he has to play his card, and then you can, you know, wait one more turn before playing this really big game changer card. So it seems like CD Projekt Red probably wouldn't want you to be able to time out for beneficial gain. I'm not sure what they could do though. They definitely won't allow you to discard cards manually, because it might break a lot of cards. You know, Skellige could put some cards in the graveyard without playing them first, which means you might be able to avoid traps and stuff. I'm not sure, but have a look at the clip, tell me what you think, enjoy the video guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. I'm feeling good now, but I have to temper you. I have to temper your spirits. You can only do it slowly. Who am I fighting? Squirtle. Nothing really ping worthy. There, I'll do. Easy win. I don't want to play that deck ever again. That's right, it's too good, too easy for me. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, my God. Get a bit hot. People say I've got a small head. I'll let you know. Dagon, fall asleep. Wake me when the fireworks happen, am I right? Okay, so my turn against Squirtle. Strip Gwent. Exactly. Right, okay. Now if it's the fireball trap, I don't care. If it's the -5, it's a bit more dangerous. Exactly, spam. That's what everyone else said when I used to do it. I look weird without the headphones. You know, without them attached. Exactly.
Resistance is futile.
Wake me after he pulls Aegis. Yeah, I wear these when I'm showering. Can you imagine? La la la, like that. Yeah, you just shower. I can't imagine what these can be. I really can't. I really can't imagine what these could be. Seems so weird. Because he could still play Geralt and beat me, but I think he's wasted 2 cards, so I'll make him waste something big. Or whatever. I'm not sure what they could be, because K-Run actually gives it to the person whose hand it is. So I made him play something big, which is really good, because that eliminates my weather deck, so I need to be able to... Right, and I'm going to keep something reasonable. Let's see what these guys are. Okay, we kept that one, which is not great. Fireball, fireball. Okay. There's 2 fireballs. Foglit, amazing. Scorch, amazing. Yeah, 2. You might be going for a neophyte deck. Indeed, yeah. I mean, I think you guys are really cool. I haven't met anyone that I think is really toxic yet, which is really really good to see. I'm toxic. I'm hoping it grows more than it is, you know, because I think if you look at how many people are watching on Twitch, that's the only kind of example I've got. There's only about 2,000 people watching, I think. I'm not entirely sure, so. I think this is an amazing card to place here. The reason being is that I need to destroy these two cards so I don't keep them. I could still keep a 1 strength, but I will actually win by doing this. I'm going to -2, kill these two guys, and set that down to 4, and hopefully I should be fine. And now I've got, you know, 50-50 chance of keeping something better than just 1 strength, and I've won a round, so I think that was worth it. Hopefully I keep the 4 strength, but it's not really a big issue if I don't. Okay. Yeah, there's not enough going on yet to see how the community is yet. Yeah, it's definitely not a Hearthstone clone in any sense. But I know that's like worth 7, but they're worth 9, and with my Thunderbolts in hand, they're worth a lot more to me. So if I can bait out a Scorch now, that'd be great.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
So what I'm really scared about is this. I don't want this to die.
Do you want to tickle me?
So they do 3 damage, so he should have definitely kept it. Okay. Maybe we could have baited another one out, but it's still cool. I'm hoping for some more original strength cards. I think they're too strong to give around too much, to be honest. I have a question. Will Nilfgaard be a playable faction once the game goes live? Don't think very initially, Vaish. Not massively initially, but it will be very close after release, I believe. You know, give it a couple of months and it will come in. It's already in the deck build, it's confirmed. But I don't think it's quite when it goes live. You know, it's going to be the first piece of DLC the game gets. And we know what Nilfgaard do a little bit. Their mechanic at the minute is about revealing cards in the opponent's hand, so you'll be able to see a card or 2 or whatever, and so you know what that card is. Okay, so he's really trying to do that there, isn't he? Hype train? Oh, not quite. Yeah. He seems to be going all out wounding again. Interesting. So I'm not sure. I can understand you want, but I got the feeling it's going to be real money only, but I'm not sure. Oh, what a waste. When they do that, they all go to 7. When is the game due? No, the closed beta ends in spring 2017. I imagine, I thought it'd be out in February next year, but it probably May or something.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
My folk have suffered much.
Oh, they said beta ends, not closed. Yeah, but when they said beta ends, surely that means closed beta, because that's what we're in. But basically, I'm worried about Scorch killing these, and I'm also worried about Clear Skies. Those 2 things, and I think I've lost. I've got a Scorch myself. I'm splitting my thing a little bit, but so I'm splitting my damage, but I'm so scared, I think. Against Francesca and score talent in general with the Alvin stuff. I feel quite worried. Now, he might be making a deck where he doesn't actually even have Scorch, but he had Adrenaline Rush, and, you know...
That's it. I can use a pint.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to time out here. Passing with... Well, there's no reason not to play that. I'm going to actually wait for the timer to go and hope that it destroys that. There you go. This way, if he buffs his Hawker Healer up, I can still Skellige Storm and ruin it a little bit later. So, actually using the timer for strategy there. I couldn't play the Scorch, but I can play the Skellige Storm, but I want him to buff that a little bit higher before I reset it back down to 1, possibly 4, because it gets buffed anyway, so... yeah. So actually got rid of the right thing, and so now I basically stall a turn before I weaken him again. Never before seen in the history of Gwent. Exactly.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
There we go. See what I mean? Look at this strat. Look at this strat. Absolutely perfect, because he's just buffed up. If he's got a Commander's Horn, could he win? 21. That'll get to 47. Not entirely win, but... Correct. No one has ever done that. Well, we learned about it last stream, and I misplayed by not doing it. Someone mentioned it, so whoever he is, props to him. And yeah, just perfect. Clear weather could... I think I'll still win. No, clear weather would make me lose. You can't throw cards into the grave manually, no. He could still clear weather if he clear weathers. I feel like he would have done it by now, being the last card he's got, but maybe he's got a cat in front of his screen like I had. I feel like, yeah, we did good. Yeah, I get your Dota 2 memes.
Dance of death!
Ah, it's not. Okay, so you can build up a reasonable strength, but I think it'd be difficult to do.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we
Commander's
still
Horn,
can.
really nice. Not enough though. Would have been enough had I not done the play that I'd done. So in actuality, that particular play won that game for me. So that'd be something to write home about. But I'm already at home. Yeah.